Catch the door for me. We are on our way.
Mountains, here we come.
And you can see the mountains out there in the background, I think. We live between those mountains and another set of mountains on the other side of us. So when we get snow, we got about 7 inches for Christmas. I didn't do a whole lot of recording over Christmas, just simply because I very much enjoy just, spending time, with the family. And that's, time that I would definitely want to spend with them and not working, because most people think that this is just all fun and games, but it is work. I mean, it is time to edit, it is time to get out and do the videos and to do the recording. So we're going to go ahead and get up here to this next stop sign. We're going to let you guys kind of see some of the beautiful countryside that we've got on the way that we go on our way to the great Smoky Mountains. So enjoy the ride. Welcome to the great metropolitan area of Townsend. The one place with only one gas station. Well, no, I'm sorry. One supermarket and the cheapest gas that we've passed at $1.99. Kind of want to mark that as, might be the last time we see that for a while. But this is where we will be calling home for the next 2 nights. And it's absolutely beautiful. You see the mountains right up there just past the subway sign. As we curve to the right, you'll see the mountain kind of open up in front of us. Those are the great Smoky Mountains that we'll be seeing tomorrow morning. And right here is our hotel. And right over there was where we'll be eating tomorrow night for our dinner. There we go. All right. Not terribly overly flashy, but we're not here for flash. We're here to hang out and to enjoy our holiday. Well, good morning. Day 2 of 2021. And guys, we're going to do our best to make it epic. We're going to head on out to to get breakfast this morning. There's actually a pancake house. I don't know if any of you guys have ever gotten to go eat pancakes in the Smokies, but I'm telling you, it's a treat. So we're going to head on over. We're going to grab breakfast. Morning.
Morning.
All right, guys. All right, we just got done eating breakfast, and to tell you what, this place is always amazing. We were probably in there 20 minutes from the time we sat down to the time we ordered to the time our food was delivered and out the door. This place is amazing. Again, if you come into the Smokies and you don't stop into a pancake house, you're missing out. All right, we're on our way to get some coffee. Nice little cozy place down the street called the Artistic Bean. So we're going to give that a shot. All right, here we are. The Artistic Bean. Gonna give it a shot. I have to say, Artistic Bean, very beautiful, very nice, very busy. We go in there, we're the only two in there, step into the restroom, come back out, and there's 20 people standing there waiting to get coffee. Lady very professional that was working, did not catch her name, but very hospitable like everybody else in the tourist side of things right now. They have to earn every dollar. It was very nice to see. To the Great Smoky Mountain National Park. Now I want to say it properly for everybody who doesn't live here. It's not Appalachian, it's Appalachian. And Appalachian is said with hillbilly in it, because 100% there's no such place on this earth or anybody who's from here called Appalachian. Or Appalachian, sorry, Appalachian. It's Appalachian Mountains. But welcome to the Great Smoky Mountain National Park. 12 million people a year come and drive down these lonely little roads. As I drink my coffee, you can see how beautiful all this snow melt is out of these mountains, how water is leaking out of them. That's all snow melt. Now Gatlinburg and Cherokee's to our left. We're actually going into Cades Cove today. And we're going to, as you can see right there, Gatlinburg and Cades Cove. And of course we get behind people. All right, people from Ohio suck. I'm just going to go ahead and say that when it comes to driving in anywhere other that's not flat as a pancake. We are super glad that they turned the opposite direction we did. And if my wife edits us out of the video, I'll be very pissed. Young and dumb during the new year, me and a friend of mine would actually come and jump in these river waters just to celebrate the New Year's and to just kind of rinse away the old year. Now that I'm older and I wouldn't necessarily say wiser, I don't do stupid stuff like that no murders. You always got a honk going through the tunnel. Alright, decided to make a little bit of a pit stop. Now, most of this stuff that you see that was coming down the road was the videos of the rocks and the walls that were built. As you can see right in here, those stones and everything, those culverts where the water will drain down, and that mountain goes all the way up there. I mean, I know the camera flattens everything out, but that mountain over there goes pretty huge. But when the water runs down, it runs through these culverts and things on the road, and those stones were put there during the 1930s during the Depression. And I know we're in 2021, but it's amazing how much these things have stayed and they've lasted, because when the things were built back then, they were built with quality. But absolutely beautiful terrain. It is flowing well. Like I said, we had a good 7 inches of snow at our house. You can hear the water running quite well. I know a lot of you guys that might be watching this are trout fishermen or whatever. There's definitely trout in here. I think it's illegal to fish up here without a permit. But absolutely beautiful. I've got this at a good 45-degree angle, pointing straight up for you guys to see these mountains. It's beautiful. Well, guys, leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think. I mean, is this a place where you guys think you would like to take your vacation or take your family? I mean, during the summertime, this place is pretty packed. Hang out, play in the river, get cold. Because this water stays in the 50 to 60 degree range most year because it comes straight out of the ground, comes straight from snow melt. Now, like I was saying, these walls, again, were built during the 30s. Cut, placed, hauled, and brought up here as part of the New Deal for reconstruction and trying to revamp the economy during before World War I. All these paths, all these rocks cut and laid here by people desperate for money. People seeing just as hard times as we did in 2020. It is very slick, but I wanted you guys to see the construction of this arch, how absolutely beautiful. Now, I'm 5'10", and that thing goes well above my head. Look how beautiful the construction is. I would go down a little bit further, but that right there is pretty slick, and you know, there's nobody out here to drag me out, so I'm not going to go any further. Now, she's about 12 foot above my head right now, so I walked quite a bit further. I walked quite a bit down here for you. But again, it's absolutely gorgeous in the Smokies this time of year. Alright, we was talking just a minute ago about fishing regulations. For anybody who wants to know. Now all these people are out here parked on the side of the road to go hiking. There are many, many, many hiking trails in the Smoky Mountains that are for the AT, which is the Appalachian Trail that runs from Georgia to Maine, to just silent, quiet walking trails that you can walk just a few miles in and a few miles out, to one that I would like to do this coming year with my kids again, which is April's Falls, which is 1.5 miles into the waterfall and 1.5 miles out. So a 3-mile round tripper. Just got to lose a little bit more weight so my knee can actually take it, and I'm going to let you give that a shot sometime this year. One of my goals. Now you can see it's getting a little brighter. I think we're getting above the fog now, and we're entering Cade's Cove. Sorry, I kind of went by that a little fast. Cade's Cove is about 11 to 12 mile loop through the Smoky Mountains, and basically just goes through different settlements. Of course, you can't feed the bears, can't feed the wildlife. That you can camp. They have picnic areas in here, so it is great to come up here for the family if you're just wanting to spend time outside. Now, in 2005, we came up here and did what was called a midnight ride, where you ride your bicycles. We all parked right here in this parking area, and we unloaded our bicycles, and we rode this at midnight on July 4th. I believe it was 2005. Me and about 45 other men, including my son, came out here. We strapped flashlights to our handlebars and went for it. There was a little bit of a lightning storm that night. It was absolutely just beautiful. But welcome to Cade's Cove.
Welcome
Welcome to day one. Make it epic.